Welcome back, guys. We have again our Ford GT, and today we'll do this slightly differently because I don't tell you while we drive into the dealership what car we'll buy. Try to guess. We will definitely do a drift build today because we didn't have drift build for a while. And think what car I've been saying that we will build on some point. I've been just waiting for the right moment to do that, and I think today is the moment to eventually do this cheapest car in the game. And yes, you are right, we have Chevrolet C10 Stepside pickup from 65 as a drift car. Cost us 18,000 to buy, and it's American pickup from 60s. It's beautiful. If we slam it, put proper wheels on it, will be amazing. It's definitely not fast at the moment, but we'll try to improve this. This car at the moment does not drive, probably just slightly slides. As you can see, it does slide a bit, but it's nothing worth bragging about. But I will save you a trip to the garage. We'll see each other in the garage. Okay, guys, then in terms of performance, what this car have to offer at the moment have 175 brake horsepower from 4.6 V8, which is not great, and 10 seconds not to 60, which is not great, and 103 miles per hour top speed. And this engine could give us whopping 1145 brake horsepower, which is not too shabby, to be perfectly honest. But what we really want, we want this 3.8 V6 engine from, I don't really know from where it is, but it's beautiful. It's Ford 3.8 V6. We're downgrading from V8. I don't really care about this because this will give us nearly 1500 brake horsepower, which will make this lovely pickup being a pocket rocket and will be driving sideways everywhere. And I hope this will be the best sideway machine which we actually built in this game, because you didn't expect that this car might have 1500 brake horsepower, did you? I'm sure you didn't actually expect this to happen. Nobody did, to be perfectly honest. But nearly 1500 brake horsepower in this beautiful pickup. We'll obviously slam it down to the ground in a moment, and we'll see what else can we do here. But we definitely needed those drag tires, a really decent clutch. In terms of gearbox, we wish a 4-speed. I'm finding 4-speed quite useful, to be perfectly honest, and we will put a speed cross differ again, and very quickly put the repair kit on, and we'll put a damage reduction like always. Then how this car looks right now, then we have 1300 brake horsepower from potential 1400. I'm wondering where we're missing 120 brake horsepower. I think this is due to the gearbox, to be honest. Are we actually losing? No, we don't losing brake horsepower due to gearbox. But where are we losing horsepower? Where we can actually gain? We can gain 56 by putting normal turbocharger. And probably if we'll use a proper suspension, no. Differ? If we use a new, then I'm not entirely sure where we actually losing. Oh, because I'm stupid, I did put the wrong turbocharger, have I? Then we wish a dual turbocharger on this build, because we don't really need a single one, although it will add that additional 45 brake horsepower, but our not 260 would go down, max torque would go down, and speed would go down by 1, which we don't want to do. But what I wish to point out to you, look at this pickup. And we are getting 2.7 as a not to 60 as a time. And if we add gearbox, actually, we would not be quicker with different gearbox, but with different differ, we would achieve 1.93 not to 60. Just under 2 seconds. Which would be amazing, and this will be RSR territory. Whoops, I made mistake. We need to obviously make changes to the looks of this car still, which we have not done. Then bear with me, we'll go back to the garage and we'll start looking at options available to us. Okay guys, then we'll look quickly at the available wraps to us. We have this lovely red and white wrap, which I really adore. Silver, red and black looks cool as well. Why this person actually putting every single car from the cars? We have Rusty here. That's cool. And Sheriff car from Rusty, I'm guessing as well. What else? Oh, it's a couple of more builds from the cars. That's fine. Whatever floats people bought. That looks cool, but this is definitely not what we're going for. What else we have here? Okay, most recent, no, most popular. Okay, this is one of the most popular ones, and I like it as well, to be perfectly honest. And we'll go with this very smooth, classy pickup look, and we'll look at the body. What we can do with the body of this car? We'll look at the bonnet. Well, don't change bonnet, actually. Grille. Well, don't change grille. I like the grille. Front bumper. No. No, definitely no. We have this classic bumper. To be honest, we'll keep the standard bumper as well. And I don't think any type of splitter will do here. I don't want any splitter on this one. Headlights. We could go with violet ones because it's American build. But then I think this is appropriate. Can we actually have some... We don't want arches, definitely not. But what we could wish... No, we'll keep it stock here. In terms of skirts, definitely not. We'll keep it stock again. Didn't expect this to happen, to be honest. Mirrors will don't touch. Rear fenders. What we can do here? We don't want modern one. But we might wish a... We don't need the side step. Then this will be... or we wish a complete flatbed. Now we wish this flare here. We definitely want the flare here. Then this is good choice for us. Tails. We wish to put them... How we wish them? We wish to put them on the sides, to be honest. I think they look cool there. What else? Spoiler. We definitely wish a spoiler here. And we definitely wish something stupidly big like this one. Oh yeah. This is something what we wish. We will put sound system to it because we need to have a bank, a trunk. No, definitely not. License plate. Background. We'll take Need for Speed background because we are in Need for Speed. And we'll put truck as a name of our truck because I'm boring person and we'll call it truck. Rear bumper. You know what? I want this classic bumper on the back. I just want the classic. We definitely don't want that in terms of exhaust. We wish something weird here, do we? Yeah, I will go with something not very me, but something what does look cool. And now we'll go to wheels. This will be fun. We need to find good wheels for this massive truck. And I'm not entirely sure what will be good for this massive truck, because we'll obviously slam this to the ground. This is definitely something what will be happening. But maybe, just maybe, we wish this one of the RSRs, and we'll take this RSR's MS freeze, I think. I think this will be choice for us. RSRs looks good. And tires, we wish a classic tires on it. But which ones? We wish those ones. Those will be our tires for this build. And calipers, obviously we cannot put calipers before we don't put proper discs. And we wish a groove discs. And we'll take Brembo calipers. Or actually maybe not Brembo, we'll take Willwood one. I don't know why, but I feel like Willwood will fit better to this build. Then we'll pick the same rims. Bear with me, we need to find this MS freeze. MS freeze. Yes, definitely MS freeze. And we need to change size of those. Amazing. Now we need to change tires. Yep, we have tires on. Now we just need a proper discs, grooved ones. We'll pick calipers, Willwood again. Okay, then this is only part of the job done, but we, to be honest, in terms of those rims, I think we need to change a secondary color for, nope, discard changes. We wish to change the primary color to red, but we wish different finish. We wish a forged carbon, and we'll go into pro, and we'll just dim it just to match this red on our car. Damascus, this will be it, and we wish this in gloss. And no, we wish to keep this as a single. This is how we wish our tires, and we wish to put this to all tires. And this will be it. Apart from, we need to take FX, we need air ride, we need to put air ride on it, just to slam it to the ground. Nitros, nitros will actually put as a green, and smoke tires we wish red. This is the choice of our life, and we need a red underglow on the car, under the car, and we now can play with stunts, and we need the biggest negative as we can make on this build. Oh yeah, this is what we wish on this build. And now we have performance, we have looks of this car, and we'll have a quick look how this C10 looks. And if you will tell me that this C10 is not beautiful, I don't believe you. Look at this, this is actually proper showcase. You know, if you will go to the show anywhere in the world, you will stop next to this truck and think, oh yeah, this is just piece of art. And I think it is, in my opinion. I really like how this car turns out. And this C10, you know, you cannot go wrong with C10. Sometimes it's not worth changing every single part, because some parts are just perfect for this car. And this flatbed, you know, looks just about perfect. Then we'll go to the first drifting section, and we'll see how we'll do with it. We'll go with the initial one, which we always do. We'll see each other in a moment. Okay, welcome back, guys. We are on my favorite drift zone, and we'll see how this car will work on this specific drift zone. We're going from the wrong side of this drift zone, not my favorite one, and we'll be not cheating here. We'll be drifting like everybody else would be, and we'll see what result can we achieve here. Will it be worth bragging about or not so much? 43,000. It's not too bad, it's not too good, to be perfectly honest. I would expect, to be honest, higher result. I would think about 60,000 point mark. But we'll very quickly do one drift zone here, and we'll see how this car will do. Our target best one is 130,000. Then anything above 80, I would say it's acceptable on this one. And we'll see what we will achieve. Okay, we already have 20,000, and it's not too shabby, to be perfectly honest. We'll use a bit of nitros, because although we have 1400 brake horsepower, I feel like we actually lack in a bit of power for some unknown reason. I know it's heavy thing, but I didn't expect to see problems with power. And we achieved 78. Then 78 sounds good. Then we'll move to my favorite mountainside, and we'll see each other in a moment, guys. Okay, guys, we are on my favorite drift zone in the game, on the mountainside, and we'll see how our C10 will do here. I'm conscious that this will be not the best drifting car. It's definitely the best looking pickup truck, but it does counter-steer very badly. It's a very heavy truck. Although we can make some points, I would not recommend you building this a specific drift zone. Although you can drift in it, but it's nothing what you would really consider as fun to drift. It's more likely fight to drift. If you build something what looks cool in the show, it's great, but if you wish to take it to competitive side of this game, which does not exist at the moment obviously, but hopefully in the future DLCs they will add some competitive side to it, where we can play ranked games. You know, we'll be able to make nice results here. We have 115,000 on run number 1, on lap number 1, sorry, which is actually really good. I didn't expect being over 100k on lap number 1. Obviously it's far away from ideal where we could have the target achieved in lap number 1, but you know, I will take 100k. I think it's good result. We already achieved our 150,000 mark, which is really good, but you know, it does feel heavy. I will be not lying to you that this is the best build ever. It looks amazing. I really like looks of it, especially with those RSR wheels, but in terms of drifting performance, I saw better ones, to be perfectly honest. It's steady, don't understand me wrong. When you have just gentle corners, it does drift really well, but it struggles with sharp corners because it's very heavy, and you know, maybe this would not be the greatest choice what you could make, and we make mistake and we need to go back. Oh, actually it's, oh, it did account it for it, then it's my bad, but we are over 300k. We doubled up on the score here in order to win the race. Then I'm happy with it. You know, we'll get close to 400,000 points on the finish line. Then, you know, for a car what feels heavy, you know, that's really good result in my opinion. You know, I can drift it. It's almost like with our previous builds where we had that Mark C63. You know, that car felt so heavy, but we managed to have good result in it as well. 361,000 points here, with me messing up quite big time on the end. But we just need to ensure that we are fair to the car. And look at this. You know, maybe it's not the best car in terms of results, but is this not the most beautiful pickup in the game? Come on, look at this and tell me that this is not the cutest pickup in the game. I really like how we managed to build this car, guys, and the C10, in my opinion, is amazing looking. Let me know what you think. What parts would you change, or would you change the wheels, or maybe the wrap? It's not your cup of tea. Let me know in comment section, guys. But for now, thank you very much for watching and take care.